Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to go viral. Now, I know what you're thinking, you want a really quick way to go viral, but the truth is 2025 has completely changed. It is very, very different to what it is in 2024, and 2025, there's a whole new game to be playing in the Instagram algorithm. Now, I got millions of views myself. I was probably in the exact same position you're in right now. Before I was stuck at 1,000 followers, I was stuck at 200 views every single video. I almost thought of deleting my account because I thought I was shadow banned, right? But it all changed when I understood this one principle and I started doing these other couple things that I'm about to tell you in this video. And once you understand these three things, you can use the social media platform to start generating so many leads for your business, right? Because once you know how to access thousands and thousands of people and talk directly to your ideal client through your content, then you're simply just going to make so much money for your business, grow your account consistently, and really see, huge potential from there. So first, let me tell you what I was doing wrong when I was getting, really terrible views and getting 200 views. So the first thing I was doing wrong is that I was completely coming up with my own content ideas. Now, the reason why coming up with your own content ideas is really bad is because when you're coming up with your own content ideas, you're basically just taking shots in the dark with your content, right? And there's no actual strategy behind it. Now, you want to be posting data-backed content because especially as a content creator, not really a content creator, but a business owner on social media, there are so many people in your niche. And the difference between the people that are, really, really growing and the people that are just staying stagnant and getting no followers is they're hopping on proven trends, right? Now, hopping on proven trends is just simply the most important thing you could be doing if you actually want to have sustainable growth. And when I was getting 200 views, every single video that I was doing was me coming up with my own content ideas and I was thinking what I would think would work. Now, imagine if you did the same thing with running ads, right? You didn't really test, you didn't see what other people were doing and what's working already in the market. You instead just did it yourselves and you didn't test at all. Now, doing that, you'll have the worst performing ads, right? And it's literally the exact same thing with your content. You want to see what works from other creators and then double down on that. So what I did to get my first viral video, which got 10 million views, which is basically unheard of for anyone that gets their first viral video. Like normally it's like 100K views or 200K views if you're lucky, but I got 10 million views. 9.7, but I got literally millions and millions of views for my first ever viral videos. And keep in mind, I was getting 200 views before that. So it was genuinely, it blew my mind, right? Now, what was the process of me getting that video? So the process of me getting that video was that I went to the 5 biggest creators in my niche and one creator in particular that was really, really growing fast in my niche. And with that creator, I just, I went onto their page, I went in the Reels tab, and I was just scrolling, and I was seeing whatever video performed the best. And then when I saw that their best performing videos was a video going over 3 Instagram settings, I wouldn't say copied it because I changed up the settings in the videos, but I replicated it for my brand because I saw that, Instagram setting videos are clearly working. Right? So I replicated their content idea and did it for my own brand. And doing that literally got me 10 million views. And that is my first viral video. And then one of my second most viral videos, again, which is where I went over 3 creators, I went onto another creator's page that was really popping off. I found one of their best performing videos and then I made it better, right? I added a stronger CTA at the end of the video. I made the hook a little bit better and I changed up the body paragraph in the middle of it. But I plucked out the viral concept of the idea, which was the content idea, right? And the framing and the principle of the video. I plucked that out and then I applied my own twist and made it better. And then boom, that's like another million views right there. Simply, this is just how you win. In business as well, you're not going to go into a market that no one cares about, right? And you're not going to go and start a business that there's no need for, right? It's not proven that people even want that product. And it's the same thing with creating content. You're not going to just create content that no one cares about, right? if you're going into business, you want to go into a business that's booming. And the same thing with content. You want to see other content styles that's booming and replicate that for your brand so you can ride the wave. And that's exactly what I did to gain 20K followers from one video and another 15K followers from another video, right? Riding the wave, seeing what's performing well, and then doing that. That is what I called data-backed content. And that is really, it's literally, you're posting content that's proven by data to perform well. And that is just going to be way more sustainable than just coming up with their own content ideas. Because I promise you are not shadow banned. Your content is just terrible. And I did the same thing with all of my clients as well. I grew one of my clients from 13K followers to over 120,000 followers. And I grew another one of my clients from 300K to 700K. It's like a proven formula, right? Now, the second most important factor as to what helped me go viral was giving away actionable value. Now, let me go over this in depth. So basically, actionable value is something your viewers can implement 24 hours or right after watching your video. Now, actionable value is so important because, okay, let me first explain to you what I was doing before. So when I was at 200 views before, I was giving away the most generic value, meaning there was no actionable next step my viewer could take after watching the video. So, for example, I'm not going to say what I said, but let's just say, let's say that you're a fitness coach. I don't know why I always do fitness coaches because it's just the easiest example. But yeah, okay, let's say that you're a fitness coach, right? And you're telling people if you want to lose weight, you just need to go on cardio. That is complete generic value. They've heard it a million times and you didn't give them any actionable next steps to take after watching your video. So they're just going to scroll past it, forget your brand. They're not even going to learn anything, so they're not going to follow you or engage with the content, and they're definitely not going to watch till the end of the video, right? Meaning your video won't get pushed at all in the algorithm. You'll get 200 views and you'll get 0 engagement. Now, actionable value is the key. So, for example, the same content idea, you could talk about, hey, if you want to lose weight, then you need to do this cardio workout on this day for 30 minutes and repeat this for 4 times a week. Right? You can see how now I gave you an actionable thing to do after my video. Now, why does this perform so much better than a generic video? The reason this performs so much better is that when your audience feels like they actually learned something from your video, they will watch, they will start watching till the end of the videos more often. They will actually like the video, they'll actually comment, they'll actually share it, they'll actually save it. And all these things like higher retention rates, higher watch time, higher engagement, that is what makes your videos go viral, right? That's literally exactly what makes your videos go viral. You're also going to get way more leads from that content, right? Because when someone feels like they learned something from watching you, they're going to be forever loyal. They're going to think, oh yeah, this guy actually benefited my life. He knows what he's talking about. And if he gives such good value away for free, imagine what his paid mentorship or his paid course or his paid program is going to be like, right? This is how you solidify yourself as an authority figure and gain so many followers, right? The reason why my Instagram videos perform so well, like, that video that got 10 million views, it was me going over 3 Instagram settings. Now, that performs so well is because I'm literally giving you Instagram settings you can directly implement into your business. Boom, here's 3 Instagram settings, go switch them on right now. People are like, oh, okay, cool. This guy provided such good value. My videos can instantly improve after watching this guy's video. I'm gonna follow him. And from one video, I gained around 20 to 21,000 followers. That's from one video, right? And that's absolutely insane. And that's because people learn something, they watch till the end of the video. Because when you give away good value at the start of the video, they're gonna be like, oh, well, if they gave away such good value now, then I'm just gonna keep on watching because it's gonna get even better, right? And it hooks them in when you give away such good value. And this is what makes a video go viral as well. So 2 points that we've gone over so far: content ideas and how important it is to research viral videos and replicate that. 2 is the importance of actionable value. And now let's get on to 3. So 3 is, you've probably heard it a million times, but your hook, right? Now, I know you've heard it a million times probably, but the thing is, with a lot of my clients, they don't realize that their hooks are actually one of the worst things, right? Like, you would think it's so easy to understand, but when I sign on a lot of my clients, when they're working, before they were working with me, all of their hooks were like messed up. Now, I didn't even realize that bad hooks is such a big problem because you would think it's so obvious, right? But let me basically go over what a good hooks need to entail. So a good hook, okay, oh my gosh, this is one of the biggest common mistakes in a hook. So many of my clients that before they started working with me, their hooks would sound like they're in the middle of a sentence, right? And the content they're creating, like they think it's super engaging because they're starting in the middle of a sentence. They think it's going to engage people straight away. But a lot of the people, when your hook sounds like you're in the middle of a sentence, okay, you might not know what that means, but let me just give you an example. So for example, if this was my hook, yeah, and we started doing this with our construction site and it started to make so much more money. And it's just so important to do that. You see how in that hook, there was no context to the video, right? I sounded like I was already in the middle of a sentence and it doesn't sound engaging. You're just confusing your viewers. And the second you confuse your viewers, they're gonna instantly skip past your video and you just won't do anything with your audience there, right? So never, ever, ever do that. Never start your videos like you're in the middle of a sentence. Provide as much clarity and as much context as you can in the first 3 seconds, otherwise they will completely skip by, right? Now, one of my own clients, actually, he gave me such a good analogy. So basically, imagine like you only have like 3 seconds to, actually hook someone in your video, right? Now, imagine you had this much time, right? From your finger going up to your hand here. So example, if your hook was this and your viewer was watching, you have the time it takes for my finger to go from here to hook me in, right? So boom, your video pops up, boom, 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 boom. And if your video is not good, I'm gone, right? So you have only about 1, 2, 3, that's probably 1, 2. Okay, so you probably only have like 2.5 seconds to actually engage people in your video. Otherwise, they're scrolling past, right? That's the reality of people's attention spans. We got to deal with it. It's annoying, but we got to deal with it, right? And that is why you need to optimize your hooks like very, very well. So have a good visual hook. Have a good hook where you actually go into someone's pain point. But yeah, the best hook out there is to always just call out a pain point. Like one of my videos my video that performed so well, I literally said, never post on Instagram again if you're not doing these 3 things. So it's kind of a negative hook and it made people feel personally attacked. That's a very good way to do it. When it comes to growing in your social media now, it's also about storytelling. Now, storytelling is going to be a very, very big factor as to what videos perform well this year, because storytelling has recently emerged and it's one of the most powerful ways to get people to be hooked onto you and your brand, the individual person or brand. Because your story and your storytelling is one of the most important things to actually also getting leads. To get someone to watch till the beginning of a video and really hook them on till the end of the video, it really is actually an art, right? It really is something that is very, very skillful and strategic. Right? No one that's trying to create content, or no entrepreneur can randomly just talk on camera and keep people watching till the end of the video, right? Unless they're talking about something crazy. It really is an art to get people to watch till the end of your videos. And that's where storytelling comes into play. Now, I'm still experimenting with that myself, but something that I have found to work really good and a really good scripting format: talk about a problem, over exaggerate the problem, and then go into the solution step by step and connect it to your story. So let me go over that again. So mention a problem and then over exaggerate the problem and then go over the solution and then do a CTA at the end of the video. So the CTA at the end of the video could just be like, oh, follow me or comment this and I'll send you my free lead magnet, right? But basically the problem and then overestimating the problem is so important because that just really builds up curiosity like hell, right? So for example, a problem could be like, depression spikes have gone really high in this year, right? And then over exaggerating the problem, you could be like, and if you don't avoid these 3 things, you could, increase your own chances of becoming depressed, right? So the problem and then further exaggerating the problem, which builds curiosity and really hooks people into watching your video and literally pulls them into watching your video, right? It's a very, very, very good psychological hack. And, I'm actually kind of proud of myself because I just came up with that on the spot and I just realized that's actually been working for me very well. As storytelling is going to be a really big thing, and one key of storytelling to also differentiate your brand from the rest of the market is you want to be connecting your personal story to the storytelling framework, right? So don't just be super generic and talk about something without mentioning yourself. You really want to mention your own story so you actually stand out and you build a deeper connection with your ideal client profiles that are watching your videos. And that's going to be something that's going to be huge in this year and up and up and up in more years, right? Because if you're just giving value away in your content, you will be seen as a commodity. And the only thing that's going to separate you from someone else, because anyone can replicate value, but no one can replicate your story. And that's why it's called a personal brand, right? So start doing that as well with your content and combining your own story with storytelling. But really, at the end of the day, content all comes down to strategy, right? Strategy is simply the best thing that took me from 1,000 to 50K followers, my client from 13K to over 120,000 followers. And also I've been helping my clients now get leads from their content. We help our clients grow a dominant personal brand, but we also now focus on ROI focused content, meaning we help our clients grow their personal brand. And then we also help our clients get leads from the content, because that's the most important thing, right? There's no point in growing on social media if you're not going to get high ticket and high quality leads from it. So by the way, if you're one of those business owners and you want my help and my team to scale your brand, then you can just check the first link in the description and you will learn exactly how my team will turn your social media into a complete funnel towards your business. And I'll pop up my Instagram here. If you want to ask me any questions, please feel free to message me there. I'll answer any question you have. So yeah, subscribe if you're trying to learn more about social media marketing and how to use it to your advantage for your business. And I'll see you in the next video.